Xenon Longshadow emerged from the labyrinthine alleys of a lively city that lay in the shadow of the majestic obsidian peaks. His lineage was a rich tapestry, woven from the enigmatic threads of his Tabaxi mother, a fortune teller with an insatiable curiosity for the unknown, and his giantish father, a wandering tale weaver steeped in the traditions of storytelling. From them, Xenon inherited a love for exploration and a deep appreciation for the power of stories and legacy. As a child, Xenon's cat-like grace allowed him to flit between the crowded streets, absorbing the secrets whispered in the shadows. However, his interest was not solely in what was hidden. His father's tales had instilled in him a belief that stories held a truth powerful enough to change the world. It was this duality, living in shadow but yearning to cast light, that defined his early years. As his talents for stealth and subterfuge grew, so too did his reputation as the city's master trickster, admired by many but genuinely trusted by few. Yet within him simmered a deeper conflict. Was he merely a collector of secrets for sport, or did his knowledge serve a greater purpose? This question haunted him until one pivotal evening when, while impersonating a noble's wayward cousin, he stumbled onto a training ground hidden deep within the city. Here, a grizzled battlemaster, an ex-mercenary shaped by harsh battles and honorable vows, led a clandestine enclave devoted to perfecting the art of combat. Xenon found himself irresistibly drawn to this world of controlled chaos, where every movement could narrate a tale of its own. The battlemaster, sensing potential, took Xenon under his wing. Training was arduous, a far cry from the easy mischief Xenon was used to. The lessons were more than just technical. They challenged his morals, forcing him to choose between paths defined by his mischievous impulses or his emerging sense of justice. Throughout his training, Xenon uncovered a natural affinity for the blind fighting style, a craft echoing his Tabaxi predispositions, the ability to navigate both light and shadow with honed senses. He faced countless trials, each honing his skills and shaping his character. His persistence brought him closer to understanding the balance of control and freedom, mischief and honor. The tools of his past, disguise kits and forgery tools, remained with him, symbols of past lessons and future possibilities. Although a genuine inclination toward heroism began to surface, his trickster persona was ever present, constantly challenging his decisions and interactions. In one critical incident, this dichotomy came to the fore. During a mission to protect a shipment vital to his hidden enclave, Xenon's old tricks led to a nearly disastrous misunderstanding. It was only through swift, honest intervention that Xenon averted the crisis, reinforcing his commitment to using his skills for goodness rather than mere sport. Stories, Xenon realized, were more than just entertainment. They were chronicles of legacy, echoes of his parents, and tools to prevent history's mistakes. His journey was no longer a solo endeavor. He found kinship in fellow learners and rivals, each interaction adding depth to his narrative tapestry. The sparring battles with an enigmatic rival within the Enclave became legendary, pushing both to new heights. Now, as a self-proclaimed keeper of stories and defender of shadows, Xenon ventures forth, driven by a mission to etch his tale into the fabric of history. He balances his two worlds, one rooted in shadow, the other striving for light, to champion those without voices and ensure unspoken tales are heard. In this way, Xenon Longshadow continues to craft a legend that blends trickery with valor, driven by a heartfelt desire to make a mark on the world that honors both the unwritten stories and the legacy of those who came before him.